Welcome to another love story in which a character named John acted like a disabled person and used two beautiful sisters named Amelia and Genelia. He used Genelia by getting sympathy from her, then she slapped on her face when she realized his bad character. John was playboy type person. He was very flirty and always find new women to flirt with her. Then John share his flirt stories with his friends as a proud matter. All his friends happily listened to his stories and called him biggest playboy of history. John used to flirt with his friends' wives as well. He look at the beautiful wife of his friend in clip and make a point. In next scene, mother of John died and he reached there too late. After funeral, his elder brother asked him to pray for his mother, but he refused. Elder brother hand over the keys of mother house and asked to go there. He reached her mother house and start listening to old radio of mother and start dancing on it. On listening loud voice, Amelia, her neighbor, came there and said, I listen the loud voice and came there to see what's happening. John was sitting on wheelchair of his mother. Amelia thinks as John is a special disabled person. She said, I love to help disabled persons and I worked for their welfare. John realized Amelia think about John as disabled person. Then Amelia start showing her affection for John and touch her. Then Amelia gave him something to eat and John was looking at her. Amelia said, whenever you need help you may knock my door at any time. John said, I like your attitude towards the disabled persons. Amelia thanked him and said, it's my duty to help disabled persons, and she went away to her home. When Amelia gone, John stand up and shout on his fraud happily. In next scene, John chairing a meeting in office. John is a millionaire in shoes business. In meeting, his secretary gave idea to make special shoes for disabled persons. John minded and said, how dare you to give me idea. He was so rude and he fired the secretary from her job. In next scene, John rang bell at Amelia door. She came out, become happy to see him. He takes John to home. John was trying to make coffee and stand up in kitchen at the same time Amelia came there. John was about to caught but safe. Amelia make coffee for him. Both sip it. John tried to told about his truth but he can't. John said Amelia that he likes her and Amelia said, you had to meet my family. In next, John reached the residence of Amelia and he climbed up his wheelchair very hardly with flowers in one hand for Amelia. Then pet attacked John and eat his flowers and Amelia came there to rescue John. After having a little chance with family of Amelia and his grandmother, a car came there. A beautiful girl came out from car. She was Genelia, sister of Amelia. Genelia was disabled naturally and John realized Amelia called him for Genelia. After having little discussion, John reached to his friends in club. He shared the story of disabled girl. All the friends asked him to not deceive a disabled girl. John said it's pleasure to spend time with her. His friends called him king of flirting. His friends challenged him to use this disabled girl. He accepted the challenge and start his mission. In next scene, Amelia met with John elder brother. He told him how polite is John. John is disabled but a pure-hearted man. His brother kept on listening. In next scene, Amelia reached the office of John. He feared up on seeing her and immediately sit on table to show as he is disabled. Genelia told John about his match in next day. John reached to see her match and John was surprised to see that on being disabled still Genelia is very good player. John reached Paris to see the music show of Genelia. He was shocked and happy on seeing her lovely performance. She wins the hearts of the audience. John was also clapping for her. After that, John gave Genelia a millionaire dinner party in restaurant. John's wheelchair was out of control and he don't know how to manage it. All were looking at him and Genelia doubted him. They both were very happy and have romantic chance with each other. After dinner, both kept on talking to each other for long time. Then in hotel, John tried to come close to Genelia and try to kiss her but she refused to do this. Then John was unhappy. After that, John went back and he was shaking his legs as he was acting as disabled. After that day they kept on meeting usually with each other and their friendship deepens. Then John was also involved in her. After few days, John invited Genelia for a lavish dinner at biggest restaurant. Genelia was very happy on this millionaire dinner treat. Both were romantically talking to each other and their love was so expressive from their faces. They have drinks to enjoy for long time. After having the dinner, John asked restaurant management to fill water in room. It was planned because JPHN want to fulfill the challenge of his friends with disabled girl Genelia. John come closer to her as water rises. John hugged her and kissed her. They enjoy a lot after having fun. Both were in towel lying with each other closely. John was enjoying with Genelia, and while talking with Genelia, John opened his camera and took a picture to send it to his friends. He was deceiving Genelia. His friends see the picture in club and they were laughing and calling him as king of flirting. John also flirt and misuse the wife of his friend. His beautiful wife was cheating with John to his husband. John was a playboy and he always used girls. A wine glass got broken from his friend wife and John shouted at her and asked to get out. He was rude. Next day in morning while jogging, John missed Genelia and decided to go to her and told her the truth. He went to her. She was playing music and John tried to tell her, but he stopped on thinking she may leave her. John kept on sitting and listening to Genelia, but he don't dare to tell the truth. Both hugged each other and kissed each other. Actually both have feelings for each other and they start to love with each other. Genelia was also kind to John. In next scene, John's elder brother reached the house of Amelia and told her the truth about John. He told Amelia that John is a playboy and he use girls for his benefits and he is not a disabled person. Amelia got angry. She went to John and slapped on his face. John was sitting in a park and reading the magazine. Amelia reached there and Amelia asked him to say sorry to Genelia. John said, I was trying to tell her the truth since long, but I was unable to explain my position because of fear of Genelia's anger. Amelia said, you are bad person, you deceived the disabled girl. In next scene, John reached to his father and told him the story. His father was also a playboy. He was dancing with girl in club. John's father advised him to never lose his love. He said, my life become very difficult after losing your mother. Then an announcement was made in club that a medicine is available in a church at USA. Anyone can recover from disability by this medicine. On listening this, John happily called the Genelia and told her about the medicine. Genelia discussed it with her elder sister Amelia and Amelia was not satisfied with her. Genelia told her that she had to go to USA for this medicine with John. But Amelia know that John is not a trusted person. But Genelia said, his feelings are very important for me. John loved me, so I had to go with him. Then both start traveling in a bus for their destination. After a long travel, they reached in front of the church on their wheelchairs. The place was very crowded. Then religious person come out and point on John and take him inside the church. Where he said, I know you are a normal person and you are acting like a disabled person. He said, just go out from there, I am not giving you any medicine. John and Amelia came out from there and they were talking to each other. Then Genelia went on road where a truck was about to hit Genelia. Then John rushed to her and saved her. Genelia was shocked on seeing the reality of John. She got angry with him and Genelia asked to leave her, just get out from there. Genelia said, I trust you, but you make a joke of my disability and I will never forgive you. Then passengers of the bus also speak up, refused to allow John to sit in bus. They all start hating him. Then in club a friend attacked John because John cheats with her wife and he realized it. John was getting hate from all sides. Then John changed himself. He went to office and reinstate the secretary who gave idea of shoes for disabled persons. Then John make her the manager of this project. Then John went to his mother to say sorry and regret on his mistakes and misbehave. After that John went to Genelia to say sorry on his fault, but she refused. She said, you poly with my feelings, so I am not going to forgive you. You are an animal, not a human being. In next scene, John was jogging in tension and anger. Then while running hardly he fell down. As he fell down he realized someone is standing near him. She was Genelia and Genelia forgave him because John was changed and all the family start living with each other happily. Now all the family members were very happy. So we never break the trust.